because if there's some people that can watch it with us, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, we also have to wait for Ryan. I don't know where Ryan went.
He's got time to get here. Don't worry.
Ruth,
Technical
what did you say I had to do?
Okay, so you're in Instagram right now, correct? Little Instagram tutorial if you're tuning in behind the scenes look.
Oh,
So
Ryan?
let's say you're trying to post something, right?
Yeah.
There should be an option. Okay, you're posting it as a story, not a story, as a post, right?
Here.
Yes.
Okay, this little
Oh my
button
god.
right here. Click it. You see how
I
it?
did.
Okay, it should have changed the dimensions.
Oh,
Show
but
your screen.
isn't it a portrait mode? Like, you know how I have this? It just shortens it to like that.
Yeah, that's what. But it's gonna change it to
We're all learning today.
Because see, it doesn't cut it off.
There's nothing there.
Did you press the plus up there?
Hold on.
Let me
Wait, stop. I'm going to solve this really quick. How did you make that post, Nick?
I did it through iMovie and exported it through there.
Okay, what did you make the dimensions for it?
That's what it is.
But I feel like it shouldn't. Yeah, it should. Yeah, those carrots should be there because I am doing the one I did earlier, and it changed.
I found it. I'm clicking it. Nothing's happening.
Do that pinchy thing. Go like this. Like you're squeezing a nipple. Go like that.
Yeah, nothing.
He's acting up because Josh
When
is
you
here.
when you exported it, listen, when you were in iMovie and you exported it, did you change it? Like, did you take that bit and you like made your dimensions like 1080 by 1080 or something and then exported it?
No, I didn't change anything.
Interesting. Then it should have that option.
If I export it, I'll just hit it next. Doesn't say dimensions though.
Where is the Instagram?
Ryan said he's having technical difficulties. He'll be here when he can.
Thanks, Greg.
Bring him in. Bring him in.
I didn't know water bottle.
I took it camping.
Oh. How was it?
Cool. It kept it nice and ice cold.
Oh, I got
Nice.
it. I got it. Perfect.
You press a button and it pops out a little nipple and you suck on it.
I thought.
Hi guys, if you're just joining us right now, stay tuned. We are going to get started in about a minute. We're just waiting for a few people to hop on.
Caroline, no
I'm
one's here.
really
It'll tell you.
Yeah.
No,
Hi.
someone is
There he
here.
is, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Our hero.
Cool. We got everyone here now.
Yeah,
Good
hero's
job.
here.
My hero.
Now everything is fine. We're all fine here now. Thank you. How are you?
Good. Now, happy May the.
You let the
Okay, good
children
job,
run
Nick.
wild.
That's
Good
not
job.
relevant to this discussion. Happy
Fixed
May the
it.
4th, everybody. Happy Star Wars
Wow.
Day 2021.
Woo.
Woo! I am styling. I am profiling. I am the only one who is prepared for this shindig because I got a Star Wars
Wait.
flag. Ruth's got Grogu. Travis got some sort of lightsaber in the
have that.
background.
Look at that.
Caroline's got an action figure that she never took out of the box for whatever reason. I don't know why.
Come on.
I don't have Star Wars gear.
Yeah, Nick, I don't even know why you're here.
You
But
know what I
this is
just
fun.
realized?
Whoa.
Guys,
Whoa.
I'm gonna point this out right now. I just realized I broke this a while ago because during filming I
knew
dropped
it.
it. I dropped it in a river, and I'm just now realizing it's broken.
I
That's not
knew.
good.
Son of a!
Hey.
knew it.
Talking about breaking lightsabers during filming.
Uh-oh.
Travis, do you want to tell us what we're watching today?
Well,
I heard there was
Viewers?
popcorn. I heard there was
What
free
are
popcorn.
we watching?
Oh, I could have made popcorn.
Well-
Popcorn.
Well, the good people, the good ladies and gentlemen of a galaxy far, far away, thank you for tuning in once again. I'll reiterate one more time. Of course, you're watching Nerd Culture, but today, what better thing to do on May the 4th than to watch something that is Star Wars related? But we're taking it a step further. We're watching something that's going to change the game for Star Wars.
There's
I'm talking. There's always games, and we're breaking.
yeah.
And we're breaking the rules and the barriers. I'm going to talk it up really loud because today we're going to be watching ourselves a nice, short but sweet and delicious and downright nutritious trailer that just dropped over on Lasting Light Media for the new Star Wars fan film known as Star Wars: The Broken Whills. So
Yay!
everybody here is excited.
I should have made popcorn.
Yes.
Yeah, how
Right?
were we not given popcorn?
Sorry, gosh.
Provided you're an adult. You're an adult that likes Star Wars.
I'm not an
Provide for
adult.
yourself.
I'm sorry. We'll be right back. We gotta go make popcorn. Chicken.
I
Thank
really
you.
thought she was about to run off.
Popcorn
I
brain.
will.
20 minutes.
And I will say this right now, Spidey fan, it is not the holiday special. We made sure we did way better than that one. So don't you worry. Don't you
It is
worry.
not the
All right.
holiday
We
special.
need the holiday special.
We went
It's
into
the
this.
holidays.
We went into this making sure it wasn't going to be anything like that, and I think we've achieved. So we'll be seeing first looks here. But again, whoever is joining, we want to say thank you for joining. We're going to wait around for a few more minutes just to see if we can't get a few more people in here. You know, share some hellos, and then
Yeah.
we'll get going. We're going to have a nice
If
little.
you are watching right now, definitely share this link out with all of your friends so you guys can
Absolutely.
watch together. Because
Yes.
this is going to be like hype.
hype.
Actual hype?
Hype.
So,
Like,
in the words of a DC character, release the hype engine.
So if you're watching on YouTube,
Nice.
share the link with all of your friends. And if you're on Facebook, just share it on your page so all of your Facebook friends can see it.
And
You know-
keep in mind, we're going to be watching it not only here, but also stick around because we also have a special guest after we watch it, and we're going to have a little bit of a discussion of the trailer. So stay tuned for that.
We
We'll
may or-
answer questions and all that
The
stuff.
real
So
question is, how special are they?
They may or may not.
Yeah.
They
How special are they?
may or may not be the
Great.
director.
I'm talking it up. I know how you feel about him.
We're hyping this up. Caroline, can I ask a question of the roundtable as we're waiting for the other millions of people to join us here? Can I ask a roundtable question?
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, if we could do this rapid fire if you want, it doesn't matter. Favorite Star Wars memory?
Oh goodness,
Ahsoka
everyone,
Tano.
very quick.
Hello
Ahsoka
there.
Tano.
Watching
Hello
it with
there.
my dad for the first time when I was like 5.
Oh, I have mine. Starting with the original trilogy because my dad got it from the guys who would record in the theater.
Wow. Wow. You come from back alleys, bro.
So
Dude,
clearly,
honestly,
Nick.
same.
So clearly, Nick knows
Barbershop
the
on
power of the
Saturdays.
dark
That was what it was. It was like the barbershop.
Yep, barbershop on Saturdays.
Oh,
Some
Movie
dude,
release on
like,
Friday,
walked in.
barbershop on Saturdays.
Nick.
Just like, ooh, I
See,
got
Nick,
it.
I'm a little bit more cultured here, sir. My memories are actually getting the original VHSs and just quiet and calm Saturday afternoons of just watching them
Mine were
over
quiet
and
and
over
calm.
again.
I
Whatever,
know
man.
Greg's work.
Yeah.
Me and Greg are on the same page right
No,
now.
you're watching ones that are at like a slight Dutch angle. Everything's even more out of
Oh,
focus
no.
than it already is, and you
Okay.
hear a guy over to the side going,
No,
Yeah, that-
I had quality.
"Quality."
sure you did.
Quality.
Well,
May the
I'll-
Schwartz be with you.
I understood that reference. By the, hey,
Spaceballs.
Kearns, I understood that reference.
Spaceballs.
So
Okay.
before we get started, Ryan, what is your favorite memory? And then we have
Yeah,
one
I'm
question
gonna-
from the audience.
Yeah, no, it's cool. So I'll try to do this as best I can. So one of my favorite memories is I remember being at my friend's house and my dad's car was pulling up to my friend. He was pulling into our neighborhood and he says, "Hey Ryan, you better get home soon. Get home fast. We're gonna be leaving soon." I said, "Why?" And he did it in not the best impression, but he's like, "I am your father." And I'm like, "Oh my God, we're going to see Star Wars, a special edition at the Senator." So I ran home, jumped in the car, we drove to the Senator, which is a staple in the great state of Maryland, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
And we saw the Star Wars trilogy special edition in 1997 when I was at the tender age of 10, and I had so much fun. So Dad, I know you're watching from above proudly. May the force be with you. May the force be with all of us, because that is one of the best memories I have of going with my family to see A New Hope for the special edition. That
Yep.
was fun.
And then we do have one
Oh.
quick question from the audience, and then we are going to go ahead and watch our lovely trailer.
We didn't get Ruth's favorite memory.
That's all.
She's holding it.
I'm so sorry, Ruth. I thought you went
Yeah.
right when we
Okay.
started.
Totally fine. Yeah, I mean, just good vibes. Probably watching the trilogy, the original one. We got them from the library. Like, we would borrow the
Oh my
VHSs. And, like, that's just so funny.
Hollywood Video. Hollywood Video was another one.
It was always Blockbuster
Yeah.
for me.
Blockbuster.
Baby.
Oh, no. Okay, so our question from the
Blockbuster, and
audience.
shout out to my man in the barbershop.
Barbershop.
Love
What's
that
the
guy.
question?
Who's everyone's personal favorite Star Wars character?
Ahsoka
Spidey fans' personal favorite is Anakin Skywalker and Darth Vader. So if we just want to go around in a circle the way we're sitting, so I'll just go first, and then we'll go over to Ryan and then Ruth. So personally, my favorite is Rey. I know I might get shit for that, but I personally love Rey. I love who she was. I am very upset.
Great character.
With her ending, but before that, I love Rey. So that's mine.
I can't trust a Palpatine.
No, I don't like that storyline at all. She should have been a Rey nobody.
Go for
Palpatine.
Palpatine.
Ryan, what about you?
What? Oh yeah, favorite character. So normally my automatic answer would have been someone named Luke Skywalker. But now that I think about it, I say these magical words every time I start a broadcast for the most part, and I love saying these magic words. Hello there. So I'm going with Obi-Wan Kenobi, baby. You've got to give it to Alec Guinness. Alec Guinness is a treasure, great actor, great character, and Obi-Wan Kenobi is so good in A New Hope. He's so good. So I'm going with Obi-Wan.
Nice. I definitely got on the Mandalorian hype train, was there for it every episode, super into it, watched it again after I finished. So I'm going to say Grogu, because, he's watching with me tonight. So
Nice.
Excited about that.
Grogu, no more eggs. No more eggs.
Vito.
He's a murderer.
I
He's a bit of a sociopath.
Yeah, a little
Just a
bit.
little
Low-key
But he's so
sociopath.
cute.
Yeah, that's
Aren't
usually
they
how they
all?
get you. That's usually how they get you.
So who's your favorite character, Nick?
So I'm between two, but if I had to choose one, I have to pick Darth Maul.
Ooh,
Easily.
Ray Park, baby.
All
No,
right,
because
okay.
because
Yeah.
the Clone Wars did him justice
Yes.
so much. It was from
That is
young
right.
me was just
That
like,
is right.
oh cool, double lightsaber, that's awesome. When I got older, I watched Clone Wars, and my man was a slight sociopath.
Nick, I know for a
Slight.
fact it solidified it
great.
for you when you just heard my mind's eye. Kenobi.
That man deserves at least paycheck.
Kenobi.
Who voices
Oh,
Darth Maul?
Fun
That
fact,
would be
the guy-
Matthew Wood, by the way.
Yes, and Matthew Wood also played the
Ah.
leading role in the Force Unleashed games, which were actually pretty
Yeah,
fantastic.
he was
I might
he
add.
was
Wow.
Starkiller. That's right. He was
Mhm.
Starkiller.
Gregory, what about you?
Ahsoka Tano.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, of course,
Ahsoka,
of course.
Ahsoka Tano.
All the
I mean,
time, every
like
day.
they're like Ahsoka Tano, yes, but like Mace Windu and also Rex.
Yeah,
like,
Rex.
Captain
Like
Rex.
Rex is great.
Captain Rex.
Mace Windu, like wonderful character. Samuel L. Jackson was wonderful as Mace Windu, and just for him to like walk in and just be like, "I need a purple lightsaber," like is just like amazing. I love it. The fact that he was just like, "I need to stand out more," so purple lightsaber.
Nice.
Going
Facts.
purple.
And I'm just going to close it off by saying, Ryan, you couldn't have hit the nail more on the head. Nothing beats the wise and just fantastic Obi-Wan Kenobi, both versions, Sir Alec Guinness and Ewan McGregor, because it never gets old to hear, hello there. But if we're going to talk about newer characters, I'm really coming around to loving with every ounce of my being Mando from The Mandalorian. If you haven't seen it yet, kids, what are you doing here? But stick around, hold on, stick around. You can watch it later. We got something to watch now.
Yeah.
Great questions, by the way, audience.
Yeah, but
Yes,
that being
thank you
said,
for the
we got
questions.
a lot of traffic going on in here, and we're reading all of them. So we appreciate you guys sitting in here with us. We're gonna get started and probably watch this in just a few minutes while we're looking at these comments. But again, we want to say thanks for tuning in, everybody. The force is strong with these people. Jesus.
Yeah. Woo.
Thank you.
Very hyped.
A lot of great people out there, from John to Spider Fan to Matthew Kearns. What's up, Kearns?
Oh yeah,
Joining us, everyone.
Matt's hitting us with knowledge. Matt didn't even know this, but thank you, bud. Matthew Woods is Grievous. I did not even know that. That's a fun little tidbit that I should have known by now.
Really?
Kenobi. You learn something new every day.
He's a great voice actor.
You
What a pleasant surprise!
Yeah.
Like Star Wars is weirdly filled with like wonderful voice actors.
There's a ton of
hands
great
down.
voice actors. Ashley Eckstein for Ahsoka Tano, anybody?
Yes.
Yes. Never
I mean, come on.
disappoints.
Awesome.
Never.
Well,
Never disappoints.
it's time for our main event.
It's time!
Yeah.
Doing it.
Let's
I'm
roll
ready.
that footage. Roll the footage.
Let me know, is my screen currently being shared on the stream?
Absolutely not.
Okay, can someone do that?
Ah,
Can someone do
You
that?
can't do it?
So wait, Travis,
No,
are you
'cause I
in
have to
this?
stay on this screen.
Or is that just for Doppelganger?
Do you mean your screen?
Yeah, can someone just hit add to
Do you mean
screen?
this one?
There it is.
There it is.
There it is.
Okay, we all good?
All right.
Yeah.
I will
Yeah.
say this. For everybody that is watching. We're going to do a nice little breeze through of this trailer, and afterwards, of course, we're going to have a Q&A about it. But keep in mind, since we are screen sharing, it's probably not going to be the best quality. But if you do want to look at it in all of its glorious HD or 4K, whatever the hell we did, I'm pretty sure it was 4K. You can also make sure to go check it out over on YouTube at Lasting Light Media, where you can find a lot of stuff. We'll mention that name a little bit later as we continue through the discussion, so stay with us. But yeah, let's just hop right into it, guys, and I hope you enjoy.
Here we go. Ready, everyone? Ready?
Full screen that. Come on.
Okay, let me. Can you still see my full?
Yeah.
Oh, can you
There
still see
There
it?
it is.
There
Yep.
it is.
Yep.
Okay,
Hit the
cool.
play. Hit the play.
Here we go.
This can only go poorly.
Damn it.
Sub-Zero?
Who's that wonderful guy?
Oh.
I've been looking for you. You still have time to walk away. You don't need to do this. I've spent all of these years wasted on you. Now I'm done. You have no one, Derek. You're no one. The Guardians of the Whills were weak. Not as weak as you. This only ends one way. Yes, it does. You took my life away from me. Now it's your turn to die.
A lot of red.
This is who we are. I'm one of the Force, and the Force is with me.
July 3rd, guys.
Oh, so
Man.
good.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
Can you unshare my screen, please?
Sure, why not? I
My
run the studio
heart
back here. I
is
can take care of things.
Yeah. But before we get into it, I just want to say to everyone involved, like we did a thing.
We did a thing.
Yeah.
We did a thing, man.
We did a
Not that you
thing.
want to toot your own horn, but
Yeah.
we kind of did something big.
I get
Man.
so nervous about work that I've been on that, like, just
Oh, no,
watching
same.
that, just sitting here watching you guys watch that, like I'm shaking a little bit.
Aw.
No, Travis.
Man.
I mean,
Travis, it's good.
Yeah.
You're good, boy.
You also just look so like, ah!
Ah! Trust
Yeah,
me.
you don't know the
Trust
half of
me,
it.
it gets a lot more brutal when you
Can I-
as it further
Oh,
goes in the
God.
film.
Dude, those special effects look sick.
They were the lightsabers looked nice.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Me
The
and
lightsabers.
the team worked diligently and still are working diligently, and it's a process, but it's coming along great. But I don't feel like there's any better. We have deadlines coming up, but it will be out July 3rd. Keep that in mind. I will emphasize that date over and over again here for all you watching. But that being said, what better time than to bring out our special guest, the man. I guess he's a myth, an enigma, if anything. The legend, the one responsible for putting together that miraculously fantastic trailer, the one and the only Josh Needle, director of Star Wars,
Yay!
The Broken Wings.
Hi, Josh.
Hello,
What's
sir.
up, guys? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Oh, amazing now.
Amazing. That can be taken a couple of different ways outside the studio.
I
You know,
go
man,
get
I
my
gotta-
notes now.
I gotta say, are you nervous when people watch it
Yes,
and you
I was
have to
right
sit
with
there
you. The
watching?
second it started, I was like, oh no, they're gonna hate it and suck.
Yeah.
No. So how do you want to do this, Caroline? How do you want to go around the table?
Well, we're just going to go ahead and talk all of our thoughts. And if you guys have any questions, we are going to go through all of our thoughts first, just because we're doing a reaction. And then, of course, we are going to open up the floor to Q&A for Josh and Travis, because that was amazing. But yeah, if you have any questions, comment them down in Facebook, on YouTube, and I will keep track of them. But for now, the 7 of us are just going to talk about what we just saw.
Now, for some contextualness, I don't know how you'd want to word this, Josh, but Josh, would you like to open the floor by giving us like the synopsis of the film?
Yes, please.
Yeah, sure.
I haven't really thought about this.
I'm not used to being asked questions on a podcast that I just did on Saturday.
So there's
Yeah.
lightsabers.
Yep. So there's this galaxy far away, and it takes So the main character's name is Tarek Durain, played by your lovely Travis here.
Yes, Travis.
And the main kind of idea of the story is these two characters are, or at least at one point in their lives, were the Guardians of the Whills, which were introduced in Rogue One, the Baze Malbus and Chert Imwe characters. And it's kind of takes place way in the future, like hundreds, multiple decades away from everything we've seen before. So it's a different iteration of those types of characters. But the main idea of the story is Tarek is hunting down Saval, and he is looking for him to kind of end this mysterious conflict that is between them, that we get to find out more about throughout the movie as it goes along. And a lot of it's driven by action, which, as you've seen in the movie, in the trailer, there's a lot of action. And there's a lot of drama too. There's a lot of really there's not a lot of dialogue in the movie. It's a very kind of solemn, silent, not silent movie, but it's very inspired by like old school samurai films where there's not a lot of dialogue. It's heavily driven by action. So we really wanted to tell a story that was kind of in that vein, but is still our own unique Star Wars story. And it's very much a simple kind of, last stand, two warriors going up against each other battle. But it's got a lot of emotion. It's got a lot of drama. It's really intense. And I think and hope that you all are going to really like it.
Or they spit on it entirely.
Yeah, it gets panned. They hate it all.
We would never.
Nick, if you open your mouth even once, I will slay.
What? No, I'm kidding. It was a very good trailer, guys. Actually,
Beautifully
very good
said,
job.
Josh.
Yeah.
And also, I've said
Yeah.
it to you before, because luckily being part of the team, I get early access, so I saw this well before any of you. But even at the time, I'll say it once, I'll say it again. Josh, fantastic job on this trailer. Like, I told him when he showed it to me, be like, Josh, I'm in this film. I helped write it and everything, and I got chills from watching this. Like,
Yeah.
I should be the least affected here.
No, I just want to say, like, the amount of, like, suspense you built up through, like, a 2-minute trailer was absolutely ridiculous. Like, I give you so much props for that.
Thank you.
The boy does love suspense.
The boys.
He does love
he's
his
a
suspense.
Halloween fan, so he kind of likes suspense in those old school horror films. But this is a sci-fi. Well, this is a space opera, but I digress. It is. Isn't that right, Josh? Isn't that what the creator himself once said? It's a space opera. It's
Yes,
not
that's
fantasy
exactly
sci-fi necessarily.
what he
It's
said. yes.
beautiful.
And I can
Yeah.
tell from
Like
our
poetry.
recent history that we're just very comfortable with making content that's aggressive.
Aggressive.
Like, I mean, we all like work together on this, and like something that I've come to realize over like the past like year working with you guys on this is that like we are an aggressive group.
Yeah, we are.
We're an aggressive
Yeah, we
group,
are.
and like
Ruthless aggression.
it just comes out in
Brutal.
our friendship, and it just like comes out in like our art, and I love it.
Yeah,
So go-
there's a
go-
real learning curve.
Going off the aggressive comment, are there going, because we only saw scenes of aggression, Are there
aggression.
more like dialogue heavy scenes?
There's not a lot of dialogue heavy scenes. Most
Okay.
of the dialogue is during battle and in those moments. Most of the quiet scenes are without dialogue.
Okay.
So it's a lot of just kind of just drama and like internal thought processing and, you know, Travis
facial
Travis
action.
doing his best. Travis's acting being on full display.
Oh yeah.
My facial expressions are top notch.
That's right.
Yes.
Cover.
Well,
You're
yes.
giving Leonardo DiCaprio a run for his money. Absolutely.
Yeah, especially
Yeah.
when he won that Oscar for that Alejandro Inarritu film. What was it? The Revenant. Thank you.
If he didn't win for that, that was insane.
No, he didn't. I thought he got not. Well,
No,
he
he
got not-
did. He did.
All right, never mind. I don't know who wins for anything anymore. I don't watch Oscars.
Right?
I only watch fan films directed by Josh Needle. But anyway,
Oh wow!
um,
Wow.
that's real
You've seen 2
art.
movies in your life?
Three.
I probably won't get my
We have
Academy
ASAP.
Awards card to the VIP lounge for next year's Oscars. So sorry, Oscars. But anyway, Caroline, do you mind if I share a thought here?
No, I'm not
Okay, well,
gonna
let me share
stop
a few
you.
thoughts here, Josh, because I have a few things I want to say to you, and I want to make this crystal clear. We know that sometimes in life, when trailers come out, the studio likes to give away everything. You know, sometimes they do it in the teaser, sometimes they do it in trailer number 2, trailer number 3, or even trailer 37 and part 5 /
Black Widow.
part 5 for Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 in 2000 whatever. But with you guys, and with what you guys try to do with this story in particular, you can say a lot without having to say anything. With facial expressions that I saw in this trailer, especially when some of those characters they're on the ground, they're winded, they're looking at their opponent and they're thinking, what do I have to do to win this fight? Or what do I have to do to escape my past so I can have a better future for myself? You're saying there's not a lot of dialogue in this film. I like it. I like it because it's different from other films that we've seen in the past. And also, you can say a lot without having to say anything. I mean, look what Daphne Keane did in Logan. 2/3 of that movie, she's not saying a gosh darn thing. She's just going, you know, and ripping guys' limbs off, and it's awesome, you know. But she doesn't say anything. It's great. But in this film, I appreciate that. So, Josh, in no uncertain terms here, what I'm trying to say is that this trailer was great because you gave us a lot without having to give us much dialogue at all, and I like that. These 2 characters going to be doing it. And by the way, who's this mysterioso cloaked red cloaked figure firing a Han Solo looking blaster in the distance? I'm wondering, what's that character's deal? What's he all about? Why is he there? What part is he going to play in this story?
Travis,
I can't wait to find out, man. I got to tell you, I
Yeah,
cannot
I was
wait.
gonna say,
Same thing.
Josh, how about we just like not tell anybody like who it is, just so like people
Yeah,
can't go
let's-
search for him.
Yes.
Like, I just want
Oh,
like
it's
nobody to know what he looks like until they see the film. If
don't
you're
mind that,
watching,
but-
Bud, which I know you're not.
Yeah.
F you. You wait.
no.
But in all
I think
honesty,
I told
Josh,
him to
I like this
watch.
trailer. I like this
Thank you.
trailer. I think this film's got a good vibe to it. It's different than anything else we've ever seen. And when you can say things without having to say anything, that makes the film all the better. Because I've seen some films lately that don't have a lot of dialogue in them, and I'm starting to appreciate that more and more in film as an art form. Just the expressions on a person's face is better than having them say 50 words of dialogue. Because
Yeah.
you can feel what
More,
they're
Ryan.
feeling. You can experience what they're experiencing without having to say anything.
I agree.
So, and by the way, great trailer, bottom line. It has 2 thumbs way, way up, and we cannot wait to see it on July 3rd, the day before our Day of Independence.
Can anybody else tell that Ryan is like super hyped for it?
I'm going to be watching this so many more
man.
times before
I
it
know.
comes out.
I know, Ryan.
So good.
You'll get so much more of just like a oh my god feel when you like watch it like on your own. Like once I watched it, I told Josh I was just like I got one person who's going to be very happy to see this trailer. So
He's right here in the studio. Hey.
I feel like we were talking about that while we were filming it too. It's like he's gonna love this.
hands down.
More than likely. So yeah, thanks for bringing this to our attention, Josh, because we're jacked up. We can't wait to see this bad boy on July 3rd of 2021. And by the way, the score in this trailer, paying tribute to what came before, but celebrating the future, I love it.
I want to give a shout out to
Yes.
Instrumental City, who gave me permission to use that music. So
Instrumental
Woo!
City, check them out if you haven't.
Thank
They
you,
were
Instrumental City.
really cool for letting us use that because that really makes the trailer. So thank you
Beautiful.
guys. I'll
Wow.
ask questions even though I know the answers to them because all of you are chicken shit.
What? I can talk.
I mean, I have a question.
Oh,
There-
Go on,
go
Nick.
for it.
Okay, Nick.
I didn't want to be rude. I'm sorry. So when you were saying Samurai inspired with the way this is gonna go, were you getting inspired with the way how Mandalorian treated their show in the sense that through character-driven stories and the way it was shot and everything?
More in terms of how it was shot and how it's directed and executed, like aesthetically and visually, and like the style of it. Yeah, it's just like you said, there's not a lot of dialogue, so it's very not slow. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a slow movie. It definitely picks up within the first 30 seconds, but it's got a lot of those quiet, just really just character-focused moments that are very reminiscent of what you would see in something like The Mandalorian or old Kurosawa samurai movies.
Yeah. And I'll hop in on that one because me and Josh talked about this in great depth, especially when it came to certain sections of this film. When filming certain conflicts, we took a lot of the very classic aesthetic cues from films such as that in order to incorporate that in here because we wanted something. We wanted to share that because those films had such a risque but grounded feel, and that's what we really wanted to try to bring to this was like our own take, but something that was grounded in a certain way.
We wanted that kind of gritty, old, like not Western, but Western inspired feel. It's very, it's very gritty. And it's very grounded. It's not realistic. I mean, it takes place in galaxies far, far away in space with laser swords, so it's not realistic. But it's more serious and
grounded in the approach.
than a traditional Star Wars movie. Even something I think like Rogue One, which has way more levity than something like this does. I mean, there's not really that much humor in this, if at all. So
no, I'm excited.
I'm funny.
Yeah, don't you remember that one scene?
Spoilers.
Remember the thing you make fun of me behind the scenes all the time? I hate the water, which I don't remember saying.
What are you,
Anakin
with I don't like sand?
Because you were dehydrated when you said it. You were hallucinating.
I want everybody to know I went through a lot of physical torment for this. I got stories.
Oh my god, I remember the training video you posted. And you just look dead, Travis.
Well, I mean, in the trailer, you're on the ground and your man bun hair is hanging out, and you got cuts and bruises all over your face, and I'm thinking to myself, yeah, Travis went through heck for this.
Yeah,
were those? I'm guessing they weren't, but that was like.
That was makeup artistry.
No, that was all real. Full method.
Oh, you really got sliced and diced.
It looks really real. I'm sorry.
Yeah, full method.
Yeah, we just beat him up.
Yeah.
Dude, that definitely worked.
One punch to the face.
I told Josh to take a swing at me, and then he did. Felt nothing. Nothing happened. Then Greg just came in there. And I almost had an eye pop out. Like it was crazy.
Sacrifices had to be made.
That was a good day.
Yeah.
But for the sake of art.
On a serious note, yes, Caroline, that was all makeup. And also proud to say, amongst many titles I think I have that's a part of this production, makeup was definitely one of them, and I'm very proud of some of the work I did.
Yeah.
Wait, you did makeup?
I did all the makeup. I did everything. I was applying to myself
for some scenes.
But. Oh yes, we did have some for my hair, my beautiful hair. My hair needed to be maintained.
Travis, before you were mentioning all the stuff you had to put through this movie, the intense action that you had to endure. Yeah. I will say there's one specific scene you'll note when you see the movie that we did, I think, 6 or 7 takes of that Travis had to do that involved him hitting the ground a lot, really hard. There were rock and sticks.
Yeah. And usual productions have like padding for their people, but we're like, nah, we're going to show you.
We don't have $10 million. We have nowhere near that much stuff.
If you want to be an amateur,
we have 5.
Listen, the way I see it, if you want to be a stuntman, you have to start off really amateur, and you got to take a lot of real hits.
Yeah, we had no stunt doubles either. It was all them. So.
It was all me. Nobody could ever match my physique. So
right. So in other words, you're willing to suffer for your art.
Hands down.
I'm amazed you didn't break anything.
So
I'm amazed too.
What I'm hearing is I get to edit together a compilation of Travis just hitting the ground.
There's
maybe
the film's out.
Oh,
it's like the beginning. It's like the beginning
plenty
of
of footage
like,
of it.
I will say I'm gonna try to dance around this verbally without giving anything away. But the scene in Talk, it was funny because we shot so much of it, and then putting it in the film, it was short. I made the suggestion though.
I know.
It ended up being shorter than it should have because a little too long and it would have been goofy. So it works. It looks good how we have it now. But it's just like I sat there and I was like, it looks good, but damn it, I suffered so much for it a little bit.
Yeah, it's like the scene that it was going to be like a 25-30-second scene that we shortened to about 7 to 10.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Wow.
Travis.
You do it.
Crazy.
This is what happens. This is what
It
happens.
just made sense.
Yeah, it made sense. At the end of the day, as long as it works.
Well,
But oh boy.
Anyone on the round
Boy,
table
oh
get any
boy.
questions? Because the audience is firing in like 10
Oh
or
yeah,
20
we got a
questions
lot
right
of
now.
questions. So
Yeah,
get ready,
so-
Josh. You got stuff to answer.
Okay.
I have all of the questions that I'm gonna slowly put up. Some of them do like have spoiler questions, so have fun
Spoiler-ish.
dancing
He's,
around
he's a
that.
director. He's a
I'll-
director.
Have
I
fun
know how-
dancing
I-
around
I-
that. Here we
I know how to
go.
do it. I know how to do this.
Spidey fan says, I wonder if there's going to be a brutal lightsaber kill. That would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
That would be.
That would
Yeah.
be really awesome. Yeah,
That's a massive spoiler, Spidey fan. We can't answer that.
but there's there's definitely
Moving
lightsabers
on.
in it. I can tell you that.
Ooh, how long will the finished product be, Josh?
Yes,
How long
Josh.
is this epic
How
film
long?
going to be?
The
Yes, Josh.
with
How
credit-
much?
with credits, the final runtime is 26 minutes.
Ooh,
All right. That's a good run time. It's a good run time.
good job. Good job.
And I
good job.
told him, and he doesn't believe me, that on the first edit through for like the picture
was-
lock, I said it was 35 minutes, and he doubts me. I'm like,
100%.
It was
no,
not
it
35
was.
minutes.
And I,
It was
and I told
100%
you,
like
cut it.
around
This is
35 minutes.
what
150%.
What happened was the cut I sent him had an extra. You know how sometimes you're editing something and there's something like an extra 10 minutes down the timeline after the casting?
Yeah.
That's what happened, and I had something attached, and he's convinced that
I don't
was
know,
just
man.
the whole movie.
I don't know, because the weird thing
I don't
was I
know.
watched it, and after it was over, I said, "This is
If you
this
can
long?
find me that original file, which I probably still have,
You delete everything before I have a chance to delete all of it." Oh my god! But yes, it's for all you watching this. It's actually pretty impressive how we, when going into this, didn't really know how long it would be.
I thought it was going
didn't
to be like 17 minutes.
exactly.
almost.
I was thinking sweet spot of 15 to 17, but somehow
Yeah.
our imaginations got the better of us, and we turned into almost a half hour. So there you go. Hopefully, it's a good
Congrats.
half hour.
Question: How long was the final script that we had? Like, how long was the final script?
I want to say like 8-9 pages,
Okay.
something like that.
All right.
Nice.
We really exaggerated some moments.
Just a bit.
Next question.
Our boy Kearns asks, any Star Wars stories you use as a reference when making this epic film, Josh?
Actually, yeah, there's one specific one that I don't remember. Travis, I talked to you about it when we were working on it, but
Yeah.
the Old Republic RPG from, I want to say like 2010, not the Knights of the Old Republic, but the Old Republic RPG. There's a story that takes place in that game that heavily is about two characters. I don't want to say too much about which one it is.
If
since
you
might
played
be
it, you
spoiled.
know.
Yeah, if you played it, you know. But it is heavily inspired by that, with our own stuff thrown in and mixed around. That was the main inspiration.
That is so terribly mysterious, but I like it a lot. So that's a good answer, Josh.
My inspiration for my character was like edgy Obi-Wan Kenobi. Like,
It's not things, Mom.
Edgy,
like
angry
it's like
Obi-Wan
he
Kenobi.
has the same personality, but it's just like deeper in voice. So I just turn and I go, "Hello there." You know, just a lot of that.
That's a
Yes.
great.
I
That's
love
a
it.
great background for your character, Travis. Great question, by the way, Kearns. Thank you, kind sir.
Next question.
Internet. Oh wow, Kearns is just not going to quit. He says, "Will there be original music, or just classic Star Wars themes that are featured within the film?"
Oh yay! We get to shout him out.
So shout out to our composer Cal Meehan, who's done a phenomenal job with the music so far.
It's a
My
beautiful
brother
boy.
in arms.
We're getting close to the finish line on all of it, including the music. But
We love
I
him.
can tell you there will be both. The majority of the music is original themes. If you listen closely enough, you will hear some Star Wars themes in there.
Yeah.
I think I heard a familiar note or two in that teaser trailer.
Yeah, but we
Yeah.
take a lot of pride, and I know our buddy Cal Meehan, who did the score, takes a lot of pride in given the fact that we wanted everything to be as original to ourselves creatively as possible. So most of the music is definitely our own take, and I think we're very proud of that at the end of the day.
Yeah.
He does amazing work.
Amazing work.
So who's this now? Spidey fan 62 or 82? 62 says, are the lightsaber fights in the film inspired by the prequels where everyone is doing flip-flops, or is it more like the original trilogy as well as the sequel trilogy form of lightsaber combat, Josh?
Travis does so many backflips.
No.
Yes,
it's
so
Sounds
many.
like the strings and everything.
25 in one breath, I'm telling you.
So it's
It was
kind of
beautiful.
our own thing. It's kind of just a blend of the three, I would say, because we're not doing flips. We're not jumping 6 feet in the air, but we do well, except for that one shot, Travis, where you're flying down from the sky. But
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's not quite as intense as the prequels, but I'd say it's more intense than something like in the original trilogy. Or the sequels, where there's a lot more just kind of hacking at each other. So it's definitely people that have been trained in serious combat, but it's not to the extent of a prequel era Jedi.
Yeah, we really wanted to give it like a layer of bare bones quality to it, where it's like we wanted to keep it so grounded, like to it being about the characters, that it's like we wanted we wanted the fighting to show that, so we wanted everything to just kind of come from them and not have too much take away from what they're going through, what they're doing in the moment.
Yep.
Great question.
Cool. Next question.
I like that question, Spidey. I like that question.
Yeah.
We got
Spidey
some more
fan.
questions.
Boy, Kearns, you are not going to quit, man. Okay, Kearns says, did you
That's what
create
he
your own lightsabers for this film? And if so, what did you use to make them?
Travis, you can talk about this one.
Yes. So also another credit of being part of the VFX team for this as well. We didn't create our own lightsabers from scratch. We actually had help, which is not an uncommon source from good people over at Video Copilot. You can check them out on YouTube. They are a wonderful channel, and they also work to make basically special effects packages that you can either buy, or they have some that are free. But these guys are so cool, and they know that there's such a love for stuff like this that they actually have a package called Ultra Saber that you can use. It's a free plugin for After Effects, and that's what we have been using for the effects for the lightsabers themselves. We have other effects going on in there that are a mixture of other things, but that's what we did for those. And honestly, if you're ever thinking about getting into doing a Star Wars fan film, or just doing Star Wars lightsaber VFX, that's an easy way to start, because the plugin, it's super easy to install, and it honestly gives you a lot of room of customization, and at the end of the day, it just looks damn good. And when you record something and then you just kind of put your blades to it and you watch it for the first time, you're like, oh. So yeah, definitely check those guys out at Video Copilot over on YouTube. You won't be disappointed.
And did you also want to talk about the actual, like, where you got the blade, the hilts, the blades?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So, and also our actual practical lightsabers that we used on set for the hilts and everything were dueling lightsabers, which are nice. If you don't know, there are basically multiple types of actual prop lightsabers. You can get ones that are kind of for show, that have the glass bulb and everything, but then the actual dueling ones that have thick plastic blades and everything. I got mine personally from Ultra Saber, or Saber Forge. Our other buddy got it from Ultra Saber, and these things are basically designed with craftsmanship in mind. Sound effects out the wazoo, like you wouldn't believe. So many levels of customization, and you can whack them all day, every day, and they will not give up on you unless you drop them into a river. So,
Yeah.
fantastic. So
Drop 'em in
definitely
the
make sure to
river.
check those guys out if you are looking into getting those, because at the end of the day, whacking your friends with lightsabers is just downright fun.
Oh yeah, people were hit with lightsabers. On
So
set.
much.
Sometimes cameras were hit with lightsabers.
Yeah.
I got punched.
Wow.
A
So
lot.
some actors or filming equipment were harmed during the making of this production. Okay.
Little bit.
Travis. Mostly
I'm
Travis.
filing. I'm filing a lawsuit for mental.
Sure, go ahead.
Mental
Oh my
turmoil.
God. Well, on that
We'll
note,
see you in court.
we're gonna switch over to another question.
John asks, which software did you use? There's a lot of new ones out there, Josh and Travis.
For editing, I mean, we just use Adobe Premiere. It's
There you
what
go.
I've always been using.
Gets the job done.
For audio, we're using Audition, again, keeping it with Adobe. After Effects for visual effects, and then Greg, he's doing color grading on DaVinci, I believe.
Yes.
I actually heard about DaVinci. My boss told me about that one.
Oh, it's wonderful.
DaVinci is a very good product, and people that are getting into the editing field, even like more higher ups will even tell you that you can use Premiere for just about anything, even color correcting, but DaVinci really has it tuned into a direct key where you can like really get in and like really fine tune the edges. So that's why it's highly recommended. So we made sure we for every aspect we had a program for each. So that way we made sure we did our best with every single fragment of this entire piece.
Yeah, awesome. So we do have one more question for right now. If you guys have any other questions, drop them down in the comments. Before we go to this last question, make sure if you're watching this, you give us a like or a heart, whichever platform you're watching on, YouTube or Facebook. Make sure you're sharing this with all of your friends, because the more the merrier in this fun little discussion. And if you haven't checked out the trailer yet, the link is down in the comments posted by Nerd Culture, so go check that out. And we're gonna move on to our last question, guys.
Plug. Anyway, Spidey Fan 62, which I heard or may not have been a good year, asks, are we going to see an iconic Star Wars character kind of as an Easter egg cameo there, Josh?
Josh, they got us. Yes, Ewan McGregor is in this.
No way. What?
He just showed up.
That's where all the budget went.
Ewan McGregor showed up? What about Pedro Pascal?
I'm sorry, what?
Get rid of him.
He was busy.
Pedro Pascal.
No, there are no. This is completely standalone. No one you've seen before is in this. I would like to tease and dance around it, but the truth is no. Nobody you've seen before is in this.
But it doesn't matter because we have characters you're gonna love even more. Hopefully,
they'll be in the main line soon enough.
I don't know about that Tarek guy though.
The dream is to basically keep on keeping on with this stuff, and then eventually one day we make one and we actually have big names in here. Be like, oh my god, I love you. All right, now hit him in the face.
All right, now punch.
Yeah. Well, that's all the questions we have down in the comments.
Awesome.
Travis or Josh, do you guys have any last words for the audience to
regarding
anything you want to plug?
Yeah.
Or spoil?
So here's how the movie ends.
You see,
I'm honestly hoping, because it seems like an entire boss battle, I'm just hoping that the two characters are actually secretly really in love, and they've been chasing each other across the univerce to finally get to the boss battle, and then, Travis and the guy is right for each other, and then it's just the most beautiful kiss in cinematic history.
Yeah, it's going to end like a Disney
like
movie.
he was in the writing room. It's like she was there.
I'm
I
calling
don't know
it right
how
now.
she got it.
Did anybody else watch Travis's face?
Yeah, he's not happy about it, and neither
Travis
am I,
is the
because
main
that's the funny thing to say.
Travis, you can't kiss on camera. Are you camera shy?
It wasn't in my contract. I wasn't getting paid enough.
Josh, in all seriousness though, is there a love interest in this film that we have not yet seen in the trailer?
No, there is no love interest.
There is no love interest.
No, I'm just thinking
Hold
of it
on.
because
No.
Travis.
Wait a minute.
Ruth, wait before we continue. Ruth
Wait
has
a
to support her with that.
Are you
Thank you,
kidding me?
Amanda. Also,
Amanda,
you can't
Amanda?
stop.
This?
You can't stop whatever fan art happens, Josh. You know that.
Honestly,
I'm just
here's
saying.
the thing. I look forward to that being a possibility.
Wait. No, Josh, please tell me that Ruth did not crack the code of the broken wheel.
She might have.
Spoilers.
All I'm saying is
You might
stay around after the credits. You never know what's
Ruth,
going on.
Oh, there's
please make
a
fan
bonus
art.
scene at the end of the credits, like a Marvel movie?
please don't make fan
Yes.
art. Please don't make fan art.
No,
I mean-
please make
We're
fan
not going
art.
down that rabbit hole.
Travis, in that one shot in the trailer, I don't know
Oh,
how many
gosh.
seconds in, I'll find it. You are looking pretty
There's
hot,
this.
dude.
Yes.
I know. I'm fantastic.
Yeah.
Unless Josh or Travis have anything to add to that, this was a wonderful way to spend Star Wars Day
Travis.
2021.
I have
Yes,
one more
Travis.
thing. We had one question that we didn't get to, and I want to address it because I want to see how Josh answers it without giving anything away. This is from John Terabetsky.
Did I miss one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
did.
did,
Scroll up a
actually.
little bit. If you,
I can bring it up. I know which one you're talking about too.
Uh-oh.
Wait.
Does
I
he?
have no idea, I have no idea what's happening.
Hold on, I'll find it.
Hang on.
Oh, I see it. I got it.
Boom.
Sorry,
There
John.
it is.
I
There it is.
knew that was coming up. All right.
So Joshua, any plan to revisit this?
So let me ask you a question. Is this the groundwork for a cinematic universe like Star Wars?
Nick, you can't be in it.
Is this the
I'll-
Star Wars
I'll play
Cinematic
droid.
Universe directed by
droid.
Josh Needle?
I will answer this with one of my favorite quotes from Star Wars. Always in motion, the future is.
Ooh. Okay.
I don't know if this is going to make things better or worse for you, Josh. Truly wonderful, the mind of a child is.
The creative mind is a dangerous but wonderful thing.
Yeah.
So there you go.
It is.
There you go. You know what, Josh? I'm going to make it simple for you. This is the way.
This is the way.
Yes.
Okay. So, Josh, where can we find this film when it debuts July 3rd?
You can find it on youtube.com/lastinglightmedia, and be sure to subscribe so you can see it first when it drops on July 3rd.
That's right. Again, because you didn't hear it the first time. July 3rd, Lasting Light Media over on YouTube. You're not going to want to miss this. Subscribe, subscribe, and subscribe again, because you can only press it so many times until you break something.
Click that notification bell so you can be notified when the video goes live.
Be careful.
Yeah, and also keep up to date with everything that's going on over there, because we might do. I don't know. We might do an event for it. I don't know. We're still in discussion.
We're
Well,
talking
let
about
us know. Get
There's a lot
us
of
tickets.
stuff
I think Josh is
Hey, we better
negotiating
get
a new
tickets.
contract with the Senator Theater, which is a landmark in Maryland, to
I
show the
am
biggest
just
film of the
Yo,
year.
Josh, if we actually managed to get this to go into a theater for a like that would be so.
I mean, you could totally
be
just rent it
amazing.
at Walmart.
It is a
For
simple
$100
walk down the street for me. Just saying.
No,
Yeah,
hold on, you
$100
actually can-
guys. We can rent out an entire theater.
I was just about to say, you rent out the theater and you invite the people who you would think would enjoy it the most,
AKA Star Wars fans.
or people at Nerd Culture. I don't know.
Or people
Yeah,
with
we
nerd
better get
culture like
tickets.
Nick.
Thank you.
Josh, we could have like an opening night, and then the next day we could premiere it online.
Oh,
Yeah, that'd be
That would-
cool.
Hey,
Oh.
Wheels
Everyone-
turning
I'm gonna
in your
text
head
you
right
later
now?
about some stuff.
What have we
Okay.
done?
Dressed up, we're
Do
wearing
it,
like the
Josh.
t-shirt ties. The t-shirt.
Hey, Greg, you're a part of this team too, so get ready to chip in some money.
Hey,
I
Josh,
know.
if you do this at the Senator, I will be your best friend for life.
We'll see what happens. See what I can pull off.
It's definitely in discussion. We will definitely think about it. So high hopes for when the film does come out. July 3rd.
July 3rd. My goodness.
Yeah. That's
Boy,
it.
on that note, thanks for joining us, guys, for Star Wars Day 2021. In the meantime, you can find Caroline, Ruth, myself, Nick, some other guy named Travis, some dude named Greg. You can find us here at Nerd Culture, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at It's Nerd Culture. Don't forget to check out our YouTube channel, where new videos are being posted each and every week, and we are this close to 500
Yeah.
subscribers. So if you want to be the
Yeah.
500th
Oh, God,
subscriber and get bragging rights for the rest of your natural born life, give this video a
Yeah.
thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell the Sith, tell the Resistance, tell the Rebellion, tell everybody. I don't care, okay? Because as we all say on the interwebs, hashtag this is the way. Like, comment, subscribe. In the meantime, stay
Yeah.
healthy, stay strong, stay safe, and may the Force be with you all.
May the fourth be with you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Are we doing a speed run, Travis?
What speed
Travis.
Flash.
Speed- Flash.